Freddie Aguilar, born Ferdinand Pascual Aguilar on February 5, 1953, in Santo Tomas, Isabela, emerged as one of the most prominent and influential figures in original Filipino music, OPM. Known simply as Freddie, he became a household name not only for his musical talent but also for his powerful voice on social and political issues. His song, Anak, which he composed at the age of 24, remains one of the most iconic songs in Philippine history. Rooted in themes of parental love, regret, and redemption, it resonated with people from all walks of life. Its popularity soared beyond the Philippines, selling over 33 million copies worldwide and being translated into 51 languages. The global success of Anak solidified Aguilar's place in the international music scene and became a touchstone for the OPM genre. Before fame found him, Aguilar's early years already hinted at a life steeped in music. He began writing songs at 14, but initially followed a different path by enrolling in electrical engineering at the Guzman Institute of Technology. That didn't last long. His passion for music pulled him away from his studies. At 18, he made the difficult decision to leave both school and his family behind, determined to pursue a musical career. By the age of 20, he was already performing in public venues. 5 years after striking out on his own, he channeled his experiences into the composition of Anak, a song that reflected on his youthful mistakes and longing for redemption. Freddie began his professional journey in 1973 when he auditioned at the Hobbit House, a famous folk bar in Manila. He was hired to play folk songs and earned 500 Cuban pesos per performance. It was a modest start, but it marked the beginning of something much bigger. Anak went on to dominate music charts not just locally but internationally, gaining popularity in Japan, Angola, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and parts of Europe. The song was even recognized as the second biggest international hit of the 1980s. In 1981, Aguilar was noted as Europe's second best-selling recording artist, an impressive feat for someone who had started with so little. But Freddie Aguilar was more than a musician. He was a voice for the people. Long before he became widely known for his version of the patriotic anthem, Bayan Ko, Aguilar had been crafting songs that tackled deep societal issues. In the early 1980s, he released the album Magdalena, which told the heartbreaking story of a girl forced into prostitution due to poverty. His music frequently addressed injustice, inequality, and national struggles, including the Christian-Muslim conflict in Mindanao and broader global issues. His lyrics served as social commentaries that many Filipinos could relate to. Aguilar's political involvement deepened as he began speaking out against the regime of Ferdinand Marcos. He used his music as a form of resistance, releasing songs like Katarungan, which spoke on behalf of the wrongly accused, and Pangako, a critique of unfulfilled promises by government leaders. Another notable song, Las Viminda, called for unity among the three main regions of the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Bayan Ko, originally composed in 1928, gained renewed significance during this era, especially after the assassination of Senator Benigno Ninoy Aquino in 1983. Aguilar's moving performance of the song at Aquino's funeral turned it into an anthem of protest against dictatorship and oppression. The atmosphere in the Philippines during this time was highly charged, and Aguilar's music played a vital role in uniting and empowering the people. Alongside other artists like the APO Hiking Society, he performed at rallies and demonstrations supporting democratic reform. He was a vocal supporter of Corazon Aquino's campaign for presidency, a movement that eventually led to the 1986 People Power Revolution, toppling the Marcos regime. Aguilar often emphasized that Bayan Ko resonated so deeply because it reflected the Filipinos' collective yearning for freedom and love for their country. To this day, it remains an emblem of resistance and patriotism. Even as he aged, Aguilar never strayed far from the limelight. In 2008, he was recognized with the Asia Star Award in South Korea. Although he adopted a quieter public presence in later years, he remained committed to his craft, often performing at his own music venue, Freddie's. He also advocated for the establishment of a Department of Culture and Arts in the Philippines to further promote national identity and creativity. Aguilar's musical contributions even extended to politics during the presidency of Rodrigo Duterte. He wrote and performed Para Ese Tunui na Pagbabago, which became one of Duterte's campaign songs. The president expressed admiration for Aguilar's work, and the two shared similar views on cultural nationalism. In 2019, Aguilar tried his hand at politics, running for a Senate seat as an independent candidate. Although he was endorsed by Duterte, he failed to secure a position, placing 30th out of many candidates vying for 12 seats. His music, heavily inspired by Western folk rock artists like Cat Stevens and James Taylor, was uniquely Filipino in its message and heart. Themes of cultural identity, love for country, and social justice were woven into the fabric of his songs. He was not just a performer but a storyteller who gave voice to the struggles and aspirations of everyday Filipinos. Freddie's personal life also drew significant public attention, often becoming a source of controversy. He married Josephine Quaipo in 1978, and they had 4 children: Megan, Jonan, Isabella, and Jericho. In 2013, he caused a national stir when he revealed he was in a relationship with a 16-year-old girl named Jovi Gatchula Albeo, who later adopted the Muslim name Siti Mariam. Aguilar had converted to Islam and taken the name Abdul Farid before marrying her in an Islamic ceremony in Maguindanao on November 22, 2013. The relationship faced heavy criticism, but Aguilar remained firm in his decisions. A major tragedy struck in January 2018 when a fire broke out at his home in Quezon City. The blaze originated in his music room and caused extensive damage, estimated at 15 million Cuban pesos. It destroyed priceless items such as awards, musical instruments, and personal memorabilia. Thankfully, his family members were unharmed. Freddie Aguilar passed away on May 27, 2025, at the Philippine Heart Center in Quezon City at the age of 72. His death marked the end of a remarkable era in Filipino music. Over the course of his career, he released several critically acclaimed albums, including Anak, Magdalena, EDSA, Saraling Atin, and Heart of Asia. His singles, like Pulubi, Mindanao, Ipaglalaban Ko, Katarungan, and Luz Viminda, showcased the depth and breadth of his artistry. He also dabbled in film, contributing music to Tadhana, 1978, and appearing in several music videos over the years. His influence earned him various accolades, including the 1994 NU Rock Award for Rock Achievement. Freddie Aguilar was far more than just a musical icon. He was a cultural force, a social commentator, and a patriotic voice who used his songs to inspire, challenge, and unite a nation. From a humble beginning to global stardom, his legacy lives on through music that continues to echo in the hearts of Filipinos across generations. Freddie Aguilar had an estimated net worth of $6 million at the time of his demise. He accumulated the impressive sum from his successful career, endorsements, and business ventures. And with that, thanks for watching, share, and subscribe.